back to the great outdoors. We're inside Weaver's Archery now. It's Archery Days, Keith, and why is this such a big weekend for you?
So we do 2 specials a year, one in the winter, one in the summer. This is the summer one. It's probably the biggest event that we have. We have sales reps from a bunch of the different manufacturers here. We got some good specials going on, and it pretty much only happens once a year.
So when is that winter one, since probably people missed it last week?
Yeah, so that one generally comes around in January.
Okay, so people
usually mid to end of January.
Okay.
Then we have actually several different ones, really.
Okay.
Kind of mid to end of January.
Why is it important to bring in these sales reps? There's a lot of new materials out there, products.
Yeah, there is. I mean, we learn as much as we can from the manufacturers, but also from the sales reps. And you know, throughout the year, there's different tweakages that they make, and they say, hey, you know, we're doing this now, or we're recommending this, or kind of puts a name to the face of the equipment that they're shooting.
They also get to hold the equipment too. Anything new, they could maybe even use practice with it.
Yeah. A lot of the sales reps, like the bow manufacturers, they'll bring their actual samples, and they can. Prospective customers can shoot their actual bow.
Okay, let's meet some of them now, okay?
Absolutely.
Elite is a premier bow company, bow line. Most of the products are top-end archery products. Elite Bows is the bow line that in the last 5-6 years has really made a big name for itself, especially when you go to the target shoots. You'll see a lot of Elite shooters on the podiums right now. Hunting is always going to be a large part of any archery business. Even though we do very well in the target world, the majority, 85% of your sales are going to be hunting. This year, the new series that we came out with was the Impulse series. We have an Impulse 34, which I'm holding in my hand. We have an Impulse 31. The main difference between them is the axle to axle height. Different hunters prefer longer axle to axle or shorter, depending on the person and the style of their hunt. We have some of the biggest name shooters in the industry right now this year. Rio Wild, many consider the best archer in the world, won numerous events. Actually, with the first event he shot Elite, he had a purple bow, anodized bow like this. Once again, it's the ease of the draw cycle and the no shock in your hands, the quietness of this bow.
Hi, I'm Jim Smith. I'm a factory sales rep for Easton Beeman. I work with the sales rep group Altec. We're here at Weaver's Archery. Just wanted to talk a little bit about one of our new products this year. This is a full metal jacket made by Easton, carbon core, 7075 alloy outer, hard-hitting impact arrow that we are promoting this year. And being new this year compared to our last year's model, it's a little bit lighter and a little bit easier on the pocketbook, so a little bit cheaper. I don't like to use cheap, but inexpensive maybe is a better word. You know, when you come into Weaver's Archery, these guys really know their stuff. It's really important to put the consumer into the right arrow. These guys down here, they know their stuff.
Adam Flood and Mike Wick Sales, G5 Outdoors. G5 Outdoors is an outdoor company based out of Michigan. Started with broadheads. They now make quest bows, prime bows. They also make quivers, sights, and rests, but mainly a broadhead company. So the newest broadhead that they have is the Havoc. It's a stainless steel metal injection molded ferrule with Lutz blades, 2-blade, 2-inch cut. Lutz blade is a German steel, Swiss sharp, and extremely sharp. One thing that separates G5 from the rest is every broadhead is spin tested under magnification and straightened at plus or minus 0.002. So the broadhead is straighter than most arrows today.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey Rowe. I'm the sales representative for 10-point crossbows here at Weaver's. One of the features on this bow that is very popular is their AccuDraw cocking system. It'll allow a consumer that may have a back problem or some type of injury to still cock and use the crossbow. It is simply a matter of putting your foot in the stirrup as you would normally do to draw a crossbow, but you have a horseshoe system that will come out and grab the string. That system self-aligns the string, so there's no worry about it left and right. You have a handle attached in the crossbow so that it's there at all times. By putting the handle, you have a crank that takes less than 2 pounds of pressure to crank this back. So anyone, youth, older gentleman, someone with problems can use the crossbow. You're going to crank until you see the safety go on. That's your sign that you have gone far enough. Once that clicks, you stop. You're going to backtrack your crank a little bit, and you're going to pull it right off and put it back into position.
Wow, a lot of great information, Keith, from your reps. But again, tell me where you're located and about the other days that you might expect to see some of these archery days here at Weavers.
Yep, so again, we're right along 522, right between Middleburg and Selinsgrove. Super simple to find, weaversarchery.com on Facebook. And then, like I say, we do it once a year in mid-July and once a year in usually mid-January.
Okay, so we'll look out for the January one, right?
Sounds good.
And what's your motto? Weavers is?
Weavers Archery is excellence in archery. That is what we strive for every day.
Next on The Great Outdoors, we'll visit Two Jack Cycle. Plus, we'll meet a local Mustang trainer.